It's that time of year again. We are getting the bike ready. We're going to go on a run. We're headed to the Labrador HWY this year. 1,000 miles. It is 1,000 miles long. It is the most remote road left in North America. The most remote. You can ride from 200 to 300 miles without even so much as a porta potty, much less fuel. Okay? Not all of it is paved. You are going to see a lot of this on gravel. 300-400 mile stretches of nothing but gravel, and I'm going to be riding that. I'm going to be out there with a man named John. He's a friend of mine from Canada. He is going to ride along with me, and we're going to do the TransLab. We're going to sleep on the ground. We're going to put up our tents. I'm going to be sleeping on one of my sponsors, Big Agnes. You better believe it. Big Agnes. You want good camping gear? That's where you go get it. Big Agnes. Trust me, it is some of the best. Also, you're riding 300 miles without a fuel stop, even if you do have an 8.1 gallon tank, just like this GS does right here, okay? Just because I'm riding on 8.1 gallons, I'm not risking it. I'm going to take a gallon of gas with me whenever I go, because anything could happen. You get stuck out there and you run up a lot of fuel that you didn't realize you were going to consume, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be out there without fuel, and that's no place to be getting stuck without fuel. You don't want to break down out there. So whenever I go, I'm going to be going, how should I say this? I'm going to ride light, ride far, and I'm going to ride fast. You better believe it. I'm taking my Giant Loop armadillo bag with me. That's right. That's my gas can. See that? That's because Giant Loop makes some of the best stuff on earth when it comes to adventure bike riding. You can't get any better than this. That is 1 gallon right there. 1 gallon. Look at this. It sits right there on top of my can. Right there on top of the pannier. There's my fuel can. It's got the molly rings right here, so I can strap this thing and put it anywhere I want. I can set it up here on the top, just like that, if I wanted to. I can put it right in my lap if I want to. I want to ride around with a gallon of gas in my lap. I'm not a smoker anymore, so I can do that, okay? You want good stuff? I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to get any better than Giant Loop. Giant Loop's the good stuff. They're one of our sponsors, and they sponsor veterans. We should be sponsoring them. Go to ride4veterans.com. Click on the sponsor link. You're going to see a list of all the sponsors. You're going to see G&G Automotive. You're going to see the store, Happy Trails. You're going to see People's State Bank. You're going to see Glavin Ford. That's right. The home of engines and oil changes for life. They're a sponsor, and a big sponsor at that, okay? They sponsor their veterans. They're always there supporting veterans. Support them. Go see them. Go support them, okay? Look at this right here. But then again, all you guys that know me, you know I'm on a V-string. That's right. I'm not riding behind anything other than a V-string. National Cycle V-string. Go to nationalcycle.com. They support their veterans. Go support them. Just like American Legion. American Legion riders. Pivot pegs. Okay? What about Hill and Ox? These are organizations that support veterans. They're out there supporting us. We need to be supporting them. Okay? Last but not least, because these guys are really close to my heart, and they would be close to any other bike rider's heart. If you were doing it, you would know what I'm talking about. No one riding long distance should be riding anywhere, because you're not riding. You are not riding unless you're riding on a Corbin. It's that simple. You're not riding unless you're riding a Corbin. I'm telling you right now, I went to the Arctic Circle, and I didn't believe it myself. There's no way I'm going to ride 8,500 miles with no pain in the old Gluteus Maximus. But I did. It's because I was riding on a Corbin saddle. Some of the best in the market. This is the best seat made right here. Look at the craftsmanship that goes into every seat they make. This is custom. You can get yours too. You can get rid of that butt pain, just like I did. I'm not riding on anything but a Corbin. No way. Even my wife's bike. What do you see right there? What do you see? The custom Corbin. Look at the craftsmanship. on that seat. That is just unbelievable. Some of the best seats I've ever seen. I've never seen anybody that even compares to Corbin saddles. Go to Corbin.com. Look at it. Go design yourself a seat. Support those that support us. Let's talk about Sunday's ride. Sunday's ride, we're going to Cassaday. Get that bike out. Get her shined up. Okay? Go get you some Corbin saddle on there. Get you a National Cycle screen and be ready to roll. If you're worried about fuel stops in the state of Kansas, and you might justifiably be so. If you're from the city, get you a Giant Loop Armadillo bag and strap it on there and come on down. Come down to Cassaday, Kansas, Sunday. We're going to have breakfast down there. We're going to get ourselves a hot dog. We're going to talk about veteran stuff. We're going to get the word out. That's going to be our first ride of the year to kick it off. Don't forget, Labrador HWY. Go check it out. Check out our sponsors. Go in there and visit them. If nothing else, just go to the website. Leave them a note. Thank you for sponsoring veterans. Let them know that people know what they're doing, and we appreciate it, okay? Now, be ready, because Sunday, I'm going to be transmitting from Cassaday, Kansas. And I want you guys to see what's going on down there. It's quite a neat little deal, okay? I say okay a lot, don't I? I'm going to have to work on that, I guess. Okay, so go look at the website, ride4veterans.com, and let's get those motorcycles out and get them ready. Remember, this year, Scott's not going to be able to make it, okay? I just did it again. I said, okay, Scott's not going to make it this year. He's going to be on the next ride. However, John, you guys met him when I went to the Arctic. He was the Canadian that we ran into up there in the Yukon territories, I think is where it was, where we met him, okay? He's came down, he's visited a couple times, rode his motorcycle. He's going to ride on the trip with me. He's meeting me in the United States, and he's going to go on the trip. He is going to support United States American veterans. If he can do it, you can do it. See you guys Sunday.